friends and fiends. Welcome to another episode of What the Actual I had something that a few might call a rude awakening. EMS, the doctors, nurses, everybody kept asking me, how did you do that? And I was just like, I woke up. Friends, fellow mistress muses know that my right shoulder is janky. It's janky. I got hit really hard. It came out before, like occasionally before this incident. But when I played football, one of my teammates in a friendly, she was my teammate in a friendly, okay? Please calm down. She shoulder checked me hard. Let me tell you, this was an injury. I made some noises on the field. It took a while to heal. I could barely sleep because it pulled all of my muscles, all of them. And so I would try to lay on my back and sleep, and I was just like, like that's how I was breathing. So it was really bad. After that, my shoulder was just like, whenever it wanted to have its own party, it was just gone, right? One of the bad re-injuries was during dance rehearsal. We were practicing for a purple party. And there was this like thing that we were doing like really fast. Did that, we were rehearsing, and I did this, and my shoulder went bye, and that was agonizing. So yeah, everybody knows who knows. This one doesn't like life. It's been through physical therapy. And when I'm doing physical therapy, I also work with shoulders, right? But let's be honest, because this one I cannot trust, I kind of like started leaning on this one, which is why I think this is what happened. This one never came out until 2 weeks ago. It came out on a trip. It was really, really bad because I tried to get it in like I would get this one in, but this one was just like, that's not what's happening, sis. Like, I'm not her, right? So I was just like trying to get it in. Jay was like, trying so hard to help me. He didn't know what to do. He had not seen my shoulder come out before. I don't think he's ever seen me in like pain or injured before. So I was trying to ask him very calmly, as best as I could, how to, can you help me? I was trying to like tell him how I needed help. Eventually he helped me get it back in. And I was like, oh my gosh, not the left one. I can't do this. Like, I'm afraid to move my whole body now. So I woke up. And basically, I sleep on I like to sleep downward, right? Face down. And I usually would do this, but not this shoulder anymore, right? So I was kind of like, my shoulder was kind of up. I also try not to do it with this shoulder. So my shoulder was kind of up, and I was like, oh, it's morning. And I like lifted up, and then my left shoulder was just like, I think I'm still sleeping. I'm gonna sleep. And so it just like left. And I was just like, okay, I've been through this with this one, right? So I'm just like, oh my god. What I do is I try to hold it and muster up enough, like, I need to get to the door. So I try to get to the door, still trying to do whatever I do with this one. I hit it, no, right? I drop to the floor. I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm by myself. I didn't know what to do. So I was just laying there crying. This thing, I couldn't feel this. I realized that it was not this party. Like, this was a different party. And I was like reaching over, and it wasn't there. I didn't know what to do. And every movement that I made was agony. So I like had to feel around. Thankfully, I had not done my laundry. So I'm feeling around with my feet and my right hand, whatever I could, and I grabbed something, I put it over, I put it in my mouth to hold my shoulder up. And then I had to find another piece because my floor was catching my skin. So when I was trying to drag myself back to my bed, it kept pulling the arm, and then just agonizing screams. I couldn't even lift my arm enough to get the shirt that I grabbed under my hand without screaming in pain. I'm finally like, I'm like holding I'm holding a shirt to hold up the shoulder. I have the shirt under my hand so that I'm like dragging myself. It still hurts, but I'm like, I need you to get to your phone. Finally reach the cord of my phone, and I like pull it and pulling it down towards me off of my bed. And I'm just like, come on, come on. I can't even do this without it hurting. So I'm trying to dial one hand without turning my head or anything because for some reason that also hurts. I call Jay. I'm like, Jay, I don't know what to do. Should I call an ambulance? And he was just like, no, 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 I'm coming over. So he was like, I'm coming over. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay here. I'm in excruciating pain. He like was rushing over to me and I was sitting there and I was just like, I'm in so much pain. I kept trying to feel around. I was like, I can't find my bone. I can't find it. I don't even know how Jay's gonna help me at this point when he gets here. And it's excruciating. So I'm already crying, but then like I kind of like settled in my head. I was like, you're going to have to call an ambulance. And I know that a lot of my friends and a lot of people who live in different countries think that we're over exaggerating when it comes to having to pay for an ambulance and then pay for the emergency room. But no, we're not over exaggerating. Seriously. In America, you will lay on the floor screaming and you'll call your partner to come over and help you before you're like, I'm going to call for help. So I was laying there and I was like, I have to. This isn't going to work. Jay's not going to be able to help me. I resolved, like, I have to call the ambulance. So I kind of just started crying even harder, thinking about the bill that I am going to have to deal with to pay for professional help and getting to the hospital and then the professional help at the hospital. Like, I started crying on top of the agony of my pain for the agony of the financial downfall. But I had to do it. I told them, like, look, my door's already kind of janky, so they can just kick it in because I'm dead bolted in the house and I cannot move. So I was just like, it's already a janky door. My landlord's coming to fix it. Just tell them they can just kick the door in. So they had to kick the door in. I heard them yelling, hey, where are you? And I'm screaming in my bedroom. And then it clicks in my head, my bedroom door's locked. Then I'm just like, is my door locked? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, I can't move. I was like, I'll drag over there. I attempted it. It says, no, don't. And so I hear them messing with my doorknob. They're like, do you have the kit? Blah, blah, blah. I hear them talking and I'm just laying. I'm just like, Jesus, help me. Just help me. Oh my gosh. They get in and, they're like, oh yeah, no. Like they're looking at my shoulder like, oh, we can't. And they can barely move me. I'm screaming. I'm usually able to deal with like, I'm gonna tough it up. No, it was not a toughen up situation. So they're trying to help me. I'm screaming. Honey, they gave me so much payment. By the end, I'm gonna skip. They gave me ketamine. I was out of it. I realized I like couldn't even. They were pulling me out of the house to go to the ambulance, and I just like couldn't see it. And then I was like, "Is that me, babe?" Like I kind of saw Jay, but I didn't because I was out of it. Ketamine is a thing. By the end of the day, I had ketamine in my body, fentanyl, and then Gadaba, something like that. I cannot pronounce it. Jay always has to correct me, but I was out of it. So hospital, they helped me. It was painful. I was just kept telling Jay, I was crying. I was like, this is the most pain I've ever been in my life. This is the most pain I've ever been in my life. Then, they knocked me out again, and then I woke up and my shoulder was back in. The doctor put me in a sling, and he was just like, go see a specialist as soon as possible because your shoulder can come out like really easily. And I was like, yay, great. I just woke up. So yeah, now I have to go see a specialist, and now I have to worry about both of my shoulders deciding, to have their own parties without me. It's a really exciting development. Anyways, send me prayers for those medical bills. 'Cause yeah. USA.